Hey Pack, welcome to our first ever virtual homecoming rally. Homecoming 2021, a Netflix original, has gotten amazing reviews so far, and the cast is even more spectacular.
We are so excited to be able to recognize our amazing seniors in two super talented performances.
To kick us off, I would like to announce this year's Grand Marshals, Mrs. Patterson and Mr. Easton.
Mrs. Patterson is one of our amazing nurses in the health office. She's a reliable resource and kind mentor for students and her fellow staff. Mr. Easton is an incredible social science teacher who navigates his students with passion and determination through their years at CHS.
We asked them a few questions to get to know them better, so here they are.
Okay, so first off, I would like to say what an honor. It's super exciting to be the Grand Marshal for the 2021 homecoming. One of my favorite high school memories is actually, I've had the privilege actually of attending Claremont High School. I graduated Claremont High School in 2002. And my favorite high school memory is just, I always say it's like the quintessential high school moment. So going to football games, going to basketball games. We used to do some crazy stuff at the basketball games. We would make signs, going to high school dances, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my girlfriend. Those are the things that I remember the most about high school, and those are my favorite memories. Looking back, if I could tell myself, like as a freshman, advice, what would it be? I know this sounds weird, but the best advice I could give to myself when I was a freshman is not to take advice. I know that sounds weird, but there's too many times in high school where peer pressure played like an important role, or my friends were making my decisions. So the best advice I could give to myself is not to take advice and make your own decisions when you're in high school. And if I could be one movie or TV character, who would I be? I would be Spider-Man. Ironically enough, as I record this in my son's room. The reason why I would be Spider-Man is because the guy has to do everything. He has to go defeat the bad guy, then go home and do homework, help out Aunt May, and find a date for the school prom. So the guy has to do everything, so that's why I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorite characters. So again, thank you. It's great an honor, and I look forward to participating in this virtual homecoming. Thanks.
My favorite high school memory probably is being the first graduating class from my high school. I graduated from Donlego High School in 1980. I know I don't look that old, but always being the upperclassman, we never had anybody older, which maybe was good and maybe was bad, but at the time it was pretty cool. So that's probably my favorite memory. If I could tell my freshman self something now, going backwards, I'd probably say to just enjoy your 4 years. It goes really, really fast. Who'd have thought I'd been out of high school for 40 years at this point? So enjoy your time in high school and have fun, try new things, and just have a good time. Of course, study too. If I had to pick one character from either TV or movie, I think it would be Captain Marvel, having superpowers, and my boys would think that was really cool.
Next up, I would like to introduce our fabulous dance team.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Wow, that's great. Now I'm so excited to be able to announce this year's homecoming finalists.
We asked them a few questions to get to know them better. Court, take it away.
name is Charlie Abbott. I'm 17 years old, and I feel pretty good about being on homecoming court. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a surprise, but I'm having fun with it. The best piece of advice I've ever been given is that you don't have to go out of your way to impress people. Relationships kind of form naturally in life, and you should let them. If I could say one thing to my freshman self, it would be grow your hair out a little bit earlier. If I could be one movie or TV show character, it would probably be Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, or Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. I like their creativity and their ability to do all that crazy stuff. So I'm maybe a little bit jealous, I guess. Have my favorite shows and movies influenced me as a person? Absolutely. All of those stories that I love kind of have influenced my interest and my passions and got me into what I'm into. And they're also great ways to meet new people and connect with people.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed.
Hi there, my name is Abby. I'm 17 years old, and I'm so honored and excited to be a part of Claremont High School's homecoming court this year. I think a lot of things throughout my life, including in high school, have definitely shaped me as a person, including some of my favorite TV shows and movies. If I could be any character from any TV show or movie, I think I would be Maria from The Sound of Music because I love her strong and determined yet kind personality towards everybody. The best piece of advice I've ever been given is to acknowledge yesterday, make the most of today, and build a better tomorrow. This piece of advice has always helped me stay grounded in the moment and make the best out of any situation that I can. If I could give a piece of advice to my freshman self, I would tell her that any person you meet or any situation that you go through is either going to be a lesson or a blessing in your life. Even if things don't go exactly as planned, don't be afraid to take those opportunities and you'll always learn or grow from them.
Hello, I'm William James Ouellette III. I'm 18, and I feel super blessed to be on this year's homecoming finalist corps. The best piece of advice that I've ever gotten was stay confident and always be true to yourself. If I could say one thing to my freshman self, it would be just to enjoy all high school's moments, because when they could be taken away, and live it to the fullest, go to every football game, dance, whatever. If I could be one TV or movie character, I would be Michael Scott from The Office, because I would love to run the paper company Dunder Mifflin. And I wouldn't really say that any TV show or movie has impacted my life.
Hi, my name is Sophie Chua and I'm 17 years old. I'm so excited to be a finalist on the 2021 homecoming court. It's super special to me because two of my older sisters were also on court, so I feel like I get to share this experience with them. I think the best piece of advice I've ever received is pause. Pause before you judge, before you accuse, before you assume, before you react. I think it's just important to take a step back, evaluate the situation before you do anything or say anything, and it'll save a lot of regret. If I could tell my freshman self anything, I would tell them to participate in everything. Every sports game, every rally, all the dances, because it wasn't until my junior year that I really got into all that stuff, and it was the most fun I had through all of high school. Plus, you don't know if there's going to be a global pandemic to shut down your senior year, so you might as well make the most of every moment that you have in high school. If I could choose a TV or movie character to be, it's basic, but it's a good one. Before WandaVision, when she's all crazy, I would want to be the Scarlet Witch because telekinesis is super cool and I would love to be able to move things with my mind. I think TV and movies definitely have a grasp on my view of reality, but in a good way. I think because I just watch so many Disney movies and romantic comedies, I just have this like lens of like seeing the good in the world and seeing the good in people. So I think it's a good thing because I think that's kind of something that we definitely need right now, or I definitely need right now to get through this whole thing. But
Hi, my name is Ryan Campuzano. I'm 17 years old, and I feel pretty excited and a little surprised to be on homecoming court. The best piece of advice I've ever been given is that sometimes the right thing to do isn't always the easiest thing to do. If I could say one thing to my freshman self, I'd tell myself to get a haircut. If I could be one movie or TV show character, I'd probably be Ben 10, because he can turn into aliens whenever he wants, and I think that's pretty cool. I think my favorite TV shows have influenced me as a person because I think I get a lot of my sense of humor from my favorite TV shows.
Pretty girl and you let go. Got time but you got goals. Hey baby, waste your time with me in California. Hey baby, waste your time with me in California. La 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 la. Yeah, I met her at a 1-0.
Hi everyone, I'm Delaney, I'm 17 years old, and I'm super excited and so thankful to be on this year's homecoming court. I think the best piece of advice I've ever been given is to just live day by day. I feel like so many people are so worried about what happened yesterday or what's going to happen tomorrow that they just forget to live in the moment and they forget to appreciate the time they have. I try and use that in my daily life and I think it's pretty good advice. If I could tell my freshman self one thing, I honestly think I would just tell myself to take more pictures. My first 3 years of high school were really fun and I did a lot of really cool things that I wish I had more pictures of. So I definitely just tell myself to take more pictures so that I can look back on those memories and like relive them through the pictures. If I could be one movie or TV show character, I would definitely want to be Rapunzel from the movie Tangled. I loved her motivation to follow her dreams and how she was able to enjoy every single day even though she lived the same day over and over. And I also really liked her magic hair, so I'd like to have that too. I think movies and TV shows have influenced me as a person. I think movies give off this like picture perfect reality that in real life just doesn't exist. And me realizing that this is not actually possible has taught me that nothing's perfect and to just live life the way it goes because everything's gonna end up okay and it's not actually like it is in the movies.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all.
Hi, I'm Charlie Warren. I'm 18 years old and I am chuffed to be here on homecoming court. The best piece of advice I've ever been given comes from Skipper, from the Penguins of Madagascar, who told me and everyone else watching to smile and wave, boys, smile and wave. If I could say one thing to my freshman self, I would probably say that there is no theory of knowledge. Anyways, if I were one movie or TV show character, I would most likely be Phil Keoghan from The Amazing Race, because seriously, I mean, this guy gets paid to travel around the world, and really, what more could he ask for? Have my favorite shows or movies influenced me as a person? Well, there's really nothing like making a reference to some of my favorite media when people least expect it. Tondagasa.
Fade away. I fade away, yeah. I think too much. I feel it. Your love is fading. I feel it. Roll up, hold up, pull up, pull up. I love
My name is Emma Brandt. I am 17 years old and I definitely did not expect to be on homecoming court, but I'm super excited that I am. The best piece of advice that I've ever been given was to just have fun, be yourself, because honestly, people are going to judge you no matter what you do. If I could say one thing to my freshman self, it would be that the next 4 years definitely go by super fast. So have fun, try new things, and definitely go to that party. If I could be one movie or TV show character, I would be Edna Mode from The Incredibles because she's super dope. My favorite TV shows and movies have definitely influenced me as a person, and they've influenced things like my humor and style.
This away from me. Oh, the way I hear the melody, the waves bring clarity running through me. You can't take this away from me. Oh, the way I hear the melody, the waves bring clarity running through me. Hey, you can't take this away from me. The way I hear the melody, the waves bring clarity.
Hey, I'm Jaden and I'm 18. I feel happy and honored to be a homecoming finalist this year. The best piece of advice I've ever received is to treat others with kindness and respect, even if they did you wrong. If I could talk to my freshman year self, I think I would tell him to focus a little bit more on your friends and how they're feeling, rather than constantly focusing on school. In another universe, I think I'd want to be Superman, because I could just fly anywhere and not have to pay to travel. I think music more than anything, any movie or TV show, has shaped who I am, from rap to soundtracks to alternative.
Hi humans, it's Annalise, only different this time. I am 18 years old and I am super pumped to be on homecoming court. What is an advice that I have received that I really liked? The first thing that comes to mind is, I think at the beginning of my high school career, my mom said to me, Annalise, you need to have some faith in yourself. And I think that was really powerful because I didn't trust in my own abilities to do things. And if I didn't trust in my own abilities, who was going to, you know? So if you start having confidence in yourself, put a little faith in yourself, then all of a sudden people are like, oh, she knows what she's doing. I'm going to trust her. I'm going to give her responsibilities. I'm going to be friends with her. Best advice ever. Always have faith in yourself. Something I would say to my freshman self. Take a breath. It's okay. I know life is stressful, but please enjoy it. Please enjoy it. And I remember hearing that my freshman year from seniors, and I was like, there's no way it goes by fast. You guys, it goes by fast. It's phenomenal that it's been 4 years and that I'm graduating in like 5 months. And I just want to tell my freshman self and all the freshmen now to enjoy it, because you have the privilege of getting an education in the Claremont School District. That is really, really incredible. And you also have the privilege of doing it with super dope teachers and super dope classmates. So definitely enjoy it. And I'd also tell my freshman self, like, FYI, there's a virus coming. So like if you want to like maybe wash your hands more, or like, I don't know, tell some scientist about it, like do that. If I could be any movie or TV show character, I think I'd probably say Rapunzel from Tangled, because beautiful long hair. And because that girl uses a frying pan as a weapon, and I think that's hilarious. So I'd probably say Rapunzel from Tangled. And also my love interest would be Flynn Rider, and he's super funny. So yeah, have the TV shows and movies that I watched as a kid shaped how I look at the world, for sure, definitely. I think that a lot of what I learned from my parents, which was, you know, treat people with kindness, always lead with your heart, just be nice to everyone because you never know what they're going through. Those lessons were also taught in the TV shows I watched. And I think that it made me realize that the world is super duper big and there's lots of wonderful people in it. So go out and explore it and enjoy yourself.
We are so glad we got to highlight our superstar seniors as our homecoming finalists. To close us out, we have a star-studded cheer performance. Bring it on, cheer.
If you want it, scream it, shout it, babe. Yeah. You don't even notice the punches left to roll. You got to keep me focused. You wanna sell your soul. Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen her in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on a set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. Sports stop playing, yeah. Like you should. You don't even notice the punches left to roll. You got to keep me focused. You wanna sell your soul. Shut it, save it, keep it pushing while you beating round in the bush. I know it, you want all this woman. Yeah. All of that body painting, I have you with me. All of that body saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of that body, all the all. You don't even notice the punches left to roll. You got to keep me focused. You wanna sell your soul. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming to the premiere of our Homecoming Netflix original.
We hope that this second semester is a 5 out of 5 stars for you.
Don't forget to vote for your homecoming king and queen next Tuesday on the 5-Star app.
Bye, Pack.